Hey guys, good afternoon. Hope everyone is having an awesome Friday. I want to talk about a topic that was actually requested to me, and I can't remember who requested it. So if it was you, thank you. I appreciate it. And the topic is body image. And I'm not sure if the person who requested this specifically knew that this was something that really hit home for me. Hey Victor, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. But I know that this is a topic that a lot of people, almost every girl that I get into a more I guess serious or more discussion about it, has told me that they've dealt with body image issues for part of their life. And I want to kind of preface in this that I don't speak for the whole population with the thoughts that I'm going to share today. This is my experience. This is my story. This is what's helped me. And hopefully that, those listening to it, it will resonate with you or with somebody that you know. Chances are someone that is dealing with some, really hard body image struggles right now. So I encourage you guys to share, this video later if what I say is impactful for you, because chances are someone that who you're not even aware is dealing with it could benefit from hearing someone talk about the issue. Hi, Kristen. I'm so glad you're watching. So I don't talk about this very often in public. This isn't something that I tell most people about. So this is probably actually my first time very publicly sharing this. But some of you guys know, most of you probably don't, that I dealt with anorexia in college for 2 years. I struggled with anorexia, and an eating disorder doesn't just go away in 2 years just because you're starting to get better. It's something that in many cases you struggle with your entire life and have to, it's a constant battle and a constant struggle. Ooh, I told myself I would not cry while doing this video. And for me, that was a major shaping point in where I am today and a lot of the things that I went through. And the first thing I'll say about body image on that note is that for me, my body image issues were never about my body. When I look back, it was never about the way I looked. It was never about my physical appearance. Thanks, Kristen. I appreciate the support. It was never about, being, a certain physical appearance. I thought it was. I thought at that time that that's what I was struggling with. I thought that it was, that I felt that I wasn't a certain weight or didn't look like a certain person. Thanks, ETE. And I thought that the struggle was my body. And that's the only thing I focused on. And what I didn't know at the time, and it took a long time and a lot of hard work to figure out, is that those body image issues were actually masking a lot deeper issues of depression and not feeling like I knew my purpose in life and not really knowing where I was going, not knowing what I was doing. And it was a lot easier to focus on body image. It was easier for my brain to concentrate on that than it was to focus on the issues that I didn't even know that I had depression issues. I had no idea that I had those thoughts and feelings going on in my life until I confronted them. My eating disorder was really masking all of that for me. And again, everyone's different, but I would say that, if you know someone who, is struggling with tough body image issues, or you're struggling with it yourself, I encourage you to take a deeper look and see if something else is going on that you might feel it's about your body and you don't like the way you look and you're not happy with your physical appearance, but it might be something that's a deeper concern or a deeper level. For me, it was that I didn't know where I was going. I felt really lost in life. And Tony Robbins talks about the two greatest fears that people have are the fear that we're not enough and the fear that we won't be loved. And I feel like both of those really played in to how I felt. And, I just felt that I wasn't going to be enough in life. and I wasn't doing enough with my life. And I had no idea what direction I wanted to go. I was very overwhelmed, and for me it was easier to focus, or not easier because that was hard too, but it was that was my outlet. That's how I managed that in a really bad way. So, reading some of the comments. So one thing I'll say, now looking back on it is, if you know someone that's struggling with that, like I said, or you are yourself, dig a little bit deeper and see, what might be the underlying cause of that. And, even if you don't think that someone's dealing with it, they might be. In a lot of cases, people are. And the two things that people really strive for is to know that they're enough in life, like that they're doing enough, that they're appreciated, that people, see them as someone who is, doing the right things. People need that validation, and also that they're loved. So one way that you can help people, people used to ask me a lot, like, hey, if I know someone that's struggling with anorexia like you did, how can I help them? One of the best ways to help someone is just to let them know, like, you love them and you care about them and you support them and you think they're doing a great job in life and you think they're awesome. And that will really make a huge difference, because people don't hear that enough. People aren't encouraged enough in life. So another, thought, I wrote some notes because I was really nervous to talk about this. But one of the other things I wrote down is that it is okay to have body goals. It is okay to want to achieve a certain physical appearance, and it is okay to, maybe have health goals or strength goals. And hopefully those are related to your life and not your self-worth. I think when, the struggle happens is when people tie their self-worth, and they're, they don't feel, I didn't feel like I was enough. I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing in life. And so I felt, okay, well, I can do this one thing. I can control that part of my life. Sorry, somebody called me. When that's the focus, then those goals aren't healthy. But it is okay to have body goals. It is okay to want to look a certain way. As long as you're working on yourself and you have, you understand your emotions on a deeper level. Because for me, I was using it to ignore those things. So I encourage you guys to share this to anyone who, just share it on your page, because it might be hard to address it with somebody who might be struggling with it, and you don't know who might be struggling with that. So I am, yes, Tyler Peters, the I am sayings can very much help. Right? I am beautiful. I love myself. I am enough. I am loved. Those are really good things to say. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys have questions for me related to the topic, I'd be happy to answer. It's something that I haven't talked about until this video, except for in private settings. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a great day. Yeah, okay. So see you later.